Learn how to maneuver your boat in the first 2 weeks of practice, including turning, backing, going sideways, and maintaining a point. Focus on steering during your first few outings. Learn how to steer straight. Small adjustments are key. Hold the rudder string between your thumb and index finger. Make sure the rudder strings are taut, and use a piece of tape to mark where the rudder is in the straight position. When steering, moving the left hand forward will cause the boat to go left, and the right hand forward will cause it to go right. The boat must be moving in order for it to steer properly. After the rudder is turned, it takes 2 to 4 strokes for the boat to respond, and when it is straightened, it takes 2 to 4 strokes to stop turning. Be sure to make small adjustments and plan ahead for turns. The rudder will not work effectively when going backwards, or if weeds are caught in it. Get pointed before taking a stroke by having 2-seat row bows oar or 3-seat row 2 seats oar. Make sure everyone is ready before taking your first stroke.
All 8, sitting ready at the finish, blades squared and buried. Ready, row.
When backing, in most cases back the boat with stern 4 using just arms and bodies.
Stern 4, ready to back, sitting at the finish, blades squared, arms and back only, ready, back.
When the blades come out of the water, rowers tip them forward in order to skim over the water and get back to the finished position, which is the start of the backing stroke. When rowers are more skilled, you can use all 8.
All 8, sit ready to back, blades squared and buried, arms and back only, ready, back.
To stop the boat, first have the rowers stop rowing, or weigh enough. Then hold water by having them turn their blades slightly square against the water. This is also called checking it down. Have them apply more pressure if you need to stop quickly.
In 2, weigh enough. This is 1. And 2, weigh enough. And down. All 8, hold water.
Sometimes you may need to stop immediately, such as in the case of an emergency. Have your rowers stop and hold regardless of where they are in the stroke, and use an urgent voice.
Weigh enough! Check it down!
To turn your boat in place, have one side back and the other row.
Ports ready to back, starboard's ready to row, alternating, arms and back only. Ports ready, back, back, starboard's row.
Have the sides alternate, but stay in time with stroke and 7-seat. That way the force of each side is applied together. Changing the pressure differential will cause the boat to turn wider or sharper.
Weigh enough.
You can turn in a large arc by rowing on one side only. Sideways movement can be achieved by having 7-seat back and 2-seat row bows oar parallel to the boat. It is important that rowers match pressure in order to move the boat sideways instead of turning. Be sensitive. To move the other direction, have stroke seat back and 3-seat row 2 seats oar parallel to the boat. This is a tricky move, so have your rowers maintain focus. Once mastered, it can be of great help for docking and maneuvering in tight places.